Hi, in this video I'll be doing a tutorial on how to get registered as a USA Wrestling Kansas official starting in the 2025-2026 season. USA Wrestling Kansas has introduced a brand new website, and along with that website comes the ability to manage your account at our new website. So in order to register, all you need to do is go to the USA Wrestling Kansas website, which is usawks.com. In the top right, there's a link that says login. On the login screen, this is where you would log into the screen if you already had an account and go back and register for subsequent years. But for this year, since it's your first year, we need to click on create free account. For the account type, you'll select official. Then you need to enter your name. You also are required to have a date of birth. In this case, I'm going to use not my real date of birth. And then your email. Your email here is extremely important because this is where you will get communications from the site, as well as it will become your username for your login. So you really need to make sure that you use the one that you intend to use in the future and that you have access to. You do probably want to check your spam and junk mail folders when you first get started with this, just in case the messages from the site go to that folder. So you need to enter a password here and confirm that password. The password has to be at least 8 characters long, at least one uppercase letter, one lowercase letter, one number, and one of the special characters in the list of available special characters. If you do not enter a password here that conforms to that, you'll get a validation message that says what's wrong with it. In this case, I know that this password is conforming, so I'll hit register. That'll take you to the verification required screen, and it will tell you that your registration was successful and that to get into your account you need to verify your email. So it will send that verification email to the email that you specified. I already have my email up here and I already know that it's been delivered here, and it says verify your account. So you click into the email, there'll be a button here that says verify your account, and that's really all you have to do is click on this button and that will verify your account. If you can't click on the button, you can always highlight this link here and paste it into your browser. It does the exact same thing. So click on the link and you'll end up at the account verified page, and it'll tell you that your account is verified and that you need to log in. So click on the link here to log in. That'll take you back to the login screen. Now your account is created and ready for you to log in. And you click login. That will drop you off into your account page. This is the same page that you'll see basically every time that you log in, and it contains all of the information about your account that's going to be pertinent to you. So at this point, if you'd like to, you can upload a new avatar or profile image for yourself, which I encourage you to do because that photo will show up in the officials directory and it will help people put a face to the name. So if you want to do that, all you got to do is hover over this avatar here and this little blue button here and click it. That'll launch a file chooser dialog. Find the picture that you want to use. I highly encourage you to use an image that looks professional of you in your uniform. So click on that and it will upload here. You'll get a little dialog that says your profile image has been updated. So you're ready to go there. Now, you are in this page here. There are still a few fields that you need to fill out, that you have to fill out. Otherwise, the site will not let you go anyplace else on here. So to do that, you click on the Profile tab, and everything that has a red asterisk next to it are items that you need to fill out. So date of birth, you've already entered that. You'll need to enter it again here. Address, this has a Google autocomplete functionality into it, so really you just need to start typing your own home address and the list of places will come up here, and you just pick the one that's applicable to you. And it fills in like that. Okay. The USAW ID, everybody who's affiliated with USA Wrestling has an ID here, whether you're an athlete, whether you're a coach, or an official, you will have a USAW ID, and it's the same one that you use at the USA membership site to do everything there. So you just need to copy over that ID number here. And it's important that you get this right, because this is the way that you'll be verified as having all of your requirements met from the national site for Kansas, because if you don't, then you can't officiate. So make sure that you put the correct ID in here. I'm just going to use a fake one for demonstration purposes. There's also a couple of other things on this screen that will be important to you. This display name, this is the name that shows up on the front end of the site. In the officials directory and anywhere else that you're seeing on the site, this is what they're going to see. Now right now I only have my first name and my last name in here, and so the only option available for me for a display name is my first and last name if I click on this. However, if I were to put my middle name in here, then it's going to give me additional choices, like I can use my full name, or I can use my middle name and my last name. I'm known professionally as William. Many people in the wrestling community call me by my middle name, which is Nigel, and so I could choose any one of these. I usually choose to use all three names just so that people aren't confused about who I am. Also, there's a suffix box over here, so if you are a junior or senior or a second or a third or whatever, you can choose that option in here, and again it will let you choose how you want to be known here. So I could do this here. I'm not a third, so I'm going to take that back off and go back to here. Most of the time for people who have other family members who share their same name, if both of those two people or three individuals are affiliated with USA Wrestling, it's a good idea to use your suffix. That way nobody confuses the different people. So also down here, these two boxes here you cannot change. These are your years of service. This is a number that will be filled in automatically or manually by me once you've registered. For every subsequent year after this, when you add the registered official membership, this number will increment by 1. Your USAWKS ID, if you have registered with us previously, you already have this ID. If you know it, fill that number in here. If you are brand new to us or you don't know this number, you can go ahead and leave it blank and I will fill that number in for you. Your KSHA ID, if you are graduated from high school and want to referee USA Wrestling Kansas events, you are required to be KSHA certified, so you need to make sure that this number is in here. I encourage everybody to be KSHA certified, regardless of whether they're graduated from high school or in middle school or whatever. You should get KSHA registered and put that number in there, okay? So that's completing your profile. All we got to do is click on update here. You'll get a notification saying your profile's been updated, and then you're ready to go on to the next step. If you missed one of these fields and you didn't save it and all that, and you tried to go to anywhere else on the website, it would drop you right back onto your account page here, and which is basically telling you need to get these filled out. So how do you go about being registered in any given year as an official? It's easy. Just go to the memberships tab here. You're not going to see anything on this line here because you haven't added any memberships. Also, if you have been registered before in previous years, you can go to the history tab and it'll show you your history here. Now, nobody who's watching this video who has ever been on this site before will not have a history on there since this is brand new. In any case, all you got to do, just like the national site, is click on Get Memberships. You're going to find the registered official membership on here. All you got to do is click on it. You get a notification saying membership was added successfully, and then it'll tell you that there's no more memberships available to add. Click on Back to Memberships and you'll see that that membership has been added, including the start date, which is today, and the end date of that membership, which is actually 15 days from now because the current season is about to end. So you wouldn't want to do that today. You actually want to wait until September 1st of any given year to get registered for the upcoming season. And that will open up here in about 15 days. If you do it today, then you're only going to be registered for this season, and that's not going to do you much good. So wait till the 1st, okay? But as of right now, you're registered with USA Wrestling Kansas. Now, the one thing that the site will not do is be able to tell whether or not you have met your requirements for both of the other two organizations, USA Wrestling and KSHA. If you have to complete your Safe Sport course, and you have to complete your background check if that's applicable to you. And once you are, then you would be fully compliant with them. Same with KSHA. You got to take the open book test. You got to go to the rules meeting in order to be compliant with them. So now that you are registered, you can go up here to memberships, to officials and directory, and you will now appear on the directory. Now I'm actually on here twice because this is my real entry here, and this is the one that I just created. For officials who are not fully compliant with the other two organizations when they need to be, their name, this line will be slightly reddish in color, meaning that you're not fully compliant. Once you are, then it will go to its normal color, which is white or a slightly darker offsetting gray, and that'll let you know that you're there. So everybody can see this officials list out here. They'll know that you're up to date and ready to go. Right now, real quickly, I want to take you through a couple of other features regarding your account out here. If you need to get back to your account, you can hover over this little icon at the top and click on My Account. That'll take you right back to my account here. So there's a couple more tabs in here that I want to bring your attention to. Endorsements. This is something that's going to be coming at some point. This is the section that will allow you to take courses that will allow you to earn endorsements, which will show on your public profile. So if I go back to the officials directory and I click on this one, this is what your public profile looks like, and endorsements appear under here. So head official will be one endorsement that you can earn. That is basically to tell people who are looking at your profile that you are qualified to be assigned as the head official at a tournament during the regular season. And there's a whole thing about the things that you need to know in order to be a head official and be qualified to. So you'll be able to earn endorsements here. Reimbursements. This again is also coming, and this is really more for the Summer Freestyle and Greco officials. They'll be able to submit their reimbursement request right through here. They'll be able to see the status of them, whether or not they've been sent off for payment or approved, so on and so forth. So that'll all be here. When you're done with your account, you don't necessarily have to log out of it at any point. I would recommend that you do. And to do that, you can either click on the log out here and confirm it, or you can log out through the menu up here by clicking here. And that's it. You're done. Again, next year when you're ready to register, just click on login here, log into your account, go to memberships, click on registered official. You're done. It takes 30 seconds and you'll be good to go. And that concludes this video.